Okay. Right. Good day. Let's look at future trading in an organized and unorganized manner, or generally trading in an organized and unorganized manner. You want to trade with us and you want to have benefit to be added to our Signal group, you're going to register on Coinw and you can fund your account. If you want to have free Signal and all of that, you can fund your account with at least $200. If not, we recommend like $500. So you can be added to our Signal group. Well, you want to learn more detail, I think you can enroll in our academy to learn more. So this is the link for Coinw, register. All right, so we're going to look at organized and unorganized. So, but the Coinw will be using it for organized future trading. And then the MEXC, MEXC Global, will use it for an unorganized future trading. Other tools you are going to need are your trading view, of course, which I'm going to add for you to see them. So the trading view, other features that are going to help you, right? This is not robotic. This is not you trading. This is manual, organized future trading. And so I'm not talking about robotic today. I'm talking about future trading in an organized and of course in the manual settings. All right, so now quickly, the other two. So I've told you Coinw, you need Coinw. And then next you're going to need trading view, even though the exchange you're going to be using will have some of those features, but an organized one needs an account on. It's an account, is free. You are not paying for it. On TradingView is free, so it needs an account on TradingView. So organized future trading need you to have an account on TradingView. It's free. You are not paying for it. Now, on organized future trading, you are going to trade top cryptocurrencies that have more volumes and, of course, that are highly organized in the sense that, okay, so now quickly, I'm going to go into the trading view. But before going to the trading view, let me quickly show you the Coinw platform. When you click on the link, make sure you have an email, and then you're going to have an account. It's free. You are not paying to have an account. And again, next, you verify your account, do your KYC. And now the first you want to do is to contact where you click on wallet and click on deposit. So when you click on deposit, of course, you know where you want to deposit money from, right? So you're going to deposit USDT, right? And then next, you're going to select which network you are buying from. Some persons, maybe internal escrow, you're going to ask you for your wallet address. So you copy the wallet address and ensure you know the protocol. This is TRC20. There are some that are Ethereum based or Binance Chain, Polygon, Solana based, and then you copy and send in money. Having sent in money, you're going to see that the money will be available just like this. So we're going to do something very, very fine. So the money is on our funding. So you're going to click on transfer. So transfer from where? From funding to futures. So from funding account to futures account. So we're going to type 200. So that's what I want to start this account with. Remember, it's an organized future trading. Now, if this is done, the money is available, and I want to start trading either organized or unorganized. So if you are using your phone, of course, you can download the app once you have registered, but ensure you use the link to register for, because over time, I'm going to explain to you why you need to register with a link. It has a lot of internal economy of scale. Now, the next you want to start trading, first, in an organized trading, you want to go to market. Let me show you why you need to, first of all, go to market, because in the market, it's going to allow you to check the market movement with the pattern, the market indicators or candlesticks and all the like. So unorganized trading, probably want to trade more coins that are top coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and all the like. So let's pick Chainlink. I'm going to pick randomly. So I'm picking Chainlink, right? So now, as I pick Chainlink, so it brought Chainlink up here. And first thing is that you want to look where is the market going to or where is it coming from. All right, so never mind all of these indicators that are added here. You can do the settings by yourself, okay? So where is the market going to? Where is it coming from? So if you look at Chainlink, if I had come earlier, then I will have been long on Chainlink, and I'll tell you reason why. Now, so but most of the first time you want to check is that you are looking at the chart on a 1 hour time frame to see which trend. Of course, you know that we're in a downtrend. We've been on downtrend on Chainlink, even virtually all the cryptos. But if you look at what Chainlink has done, I don't want to go deeper into the market analysis or technical analysis. Okay? So if you look at what Chainlink has done, that's come and create a low and a high, a low, another high. This is another low that's not low up to this. So you expect Chainlink to actually go up, right? So, and you ask me, Felix, how did you know? So we're going to do that more detail on your trading view. So, but by and large, so let's say it's Chainlink we're going to trade, but there are things you need to do in your setup where you want to trade. Number one, go to your trade setup where you see cross and you see leverage. Click on the cross, all right? I use cross, but beginner you are, you probably may want to use isolated, right? If you use isolated, ensure that it's on split. The meaning of split is that you can open 1, 2, 3 positions and they will be different. And maybe you want to take profit 1, take profit 2. So you can use split. If you don't want to do that, you can use merge. Every new trade you pick on that same coin or that same asset, we just dollar cost average on the existing trading. So I use split most often, and I use cross because sometimes my stop loss may be very far. So I use cross. Then if you are disciplined, you can use cross. But if you are not too disciplined, better you use isolated. Isolated means whatever you expose, if the account is going to be liquidated, that's the only thing it's going to take. So I click confirm. So there you go on the leverage. As a beginner, please, or when the market is so bad, the market is not doing well at all, you want to use at least maximum of 5x. If not, stop at 3x. So, but I'm using 5x. So as a beginner, use 3. There will be occasion where you just use 2x. Okay, so let me have to work with beginner mindset here now. So you click on 2x, right? The settings are done. Fine. So assuming we want to now enter trade. So what do we do? If I've analyzed this, am I going to take trade on this? You are maybe your account is not big. You just want, and you are not swinging. You want to be day trading. Okay? You want to be day trading. So look at what I'm doing here now is that I'm mapping this point to point. This is 1 hour, like marking demand zone and supply zone. So we have here. So now I'm going to go to 5-minute time frame. Look at 5 minutes here, right? So now, assuming when you have marked all this actually failed. Okay. So what you're looking at now is that where is this market likely going to go to first? And where is it actually coming from? Look at it. This is a high, this is a low, this is a high, this is a low, and another high. So this market, you're looking at it that, oh, this market, 5-minute time frame has changed a kind of character. So I will do experiment for you so that we can do that. And I will go to proper thing you are checking to trade. So I'm going to long this market and I'll put my stop loss where. So here, this is an organized trading. So I put my stop loss. So let me just long and show you. So now, what now happens? We're using 2x, so I don't need to be afraid. Now, when you come to say, I want to enter the market, I'm using market price. How much money do I want to put into the market? So when I put in this amount, it's saying you are putting 104, but my contribution there is $52. So I just buy. Now, so you have to know what you are doing per time anyway. Now, if I have bought, I need to see the price at which I have bought. Go to position. So I bought at position, and you can see the percentage, the movement now. So here, it's saying that my price bought at, let's check, at 13 point, right? 13.197. So 13.197 was the price at which my market bought. So we're now going to look at that. Let me take this scale and click on long. 13.197. Let's see average of this. Let's just take it that way. So 13.197. My stop loss here. So sometime once you come late to a setup, you don't jump in, you just allow it to be. We now say use 1:2. So this is 1:2. So my stop loss here, 1:2. So that means my stop loss is 12.945, right? 12.945. So I'm going to click. So the take profit is what? The take profit is 13.7, 13.7, 13.735. 13.735. So let's go. We click here to edit. We'll pick and then add the stop loss. We'll say 13.0735. 735 as our take profit. Okay, you see that's going to give us it's going to give us $4 profit. So stop loss, we'll say 12.9 something. So 12.973 or so. Okay, so this is the right. Is it all? Sometimes you can do partial, maybe 50% or 75% or 70%. So others can still run. Then I click confirm. So this is what we have done. So I just have to do this before we go in to the proper thing. Now, ordinarily to trade this, let's go to what we are supposed to do. So we're going to go to trading view. We are going to go to trading view. So let's look for, to organize trading, you will have selected coin. And organized trading, minimum coin, I always tell people to select about maximum 5. I call it 5 fingers, 5 coins, right? So 5 coins to be selected. So range from Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and the like, okay? So now let's go, we'll select 5 coins. So this is SUI. Let me add SUI to it. First thing, I shouldn't be doing this because it's going to take my time. Want to know how to do it? We'll say you have to do your, if you're an organized trader, so your top-down analysis by doing the structure of the market, that's setting up key levels for your trading. Okay? key levels. So I may not be too organized in doing this because I don't want this. This one is a practical, just take trade and all the like. So organized trader have specific coins or instruments, and they structure those instruments. So let me add chain link to it. So let me add chain link. So watch what I'm just doing and the way I'm doing it. Right? Let's go, let's go. Good. Link. Just search for link. All right. So I'm adding link, which is on Binance, because I need an exchange that will give enough volume so that my judgment will not be wrong. Good. So let's go to link. Good. So if you check our link, we entered long, we should be in profit. Organized trader set up entry, exit, right, and other parameters. That's what makes you an organized trader. All right, so now let's go. So okay, chain link. Ooh, perhaps maybe I've done a training on chain link here before. So let me take off all of this. Perhaps I've used this place for training. Okay. Let me take off all of this. All right. Coming up. Oh, Bitcoin had sold down. I was not there to take my profits. That's the disadvantage of not okay. Okay. All right. So this chain link, you see what I did? In order to get those key level drawn properly was why I changed the candle to line chart. How do you change it? Come over here, but please, you have to pay attention to learn this separately. So instead of candles, I click on line. So the line chart will give me aggregate of those spaces where I will not make mistake. Okay. So now let's go. Oh. All right. So I'm changing it back to candle because we are going to be working with candle. So you need to know that. So it's changed back to candle. So you can see that ordinarily, so chain link had been bearish. This is daily time frame. So you come into the market, the first thing you want to check is the daily time frame. So there are two indicators I'm going to give to you for you to work with: momentum indicator and trend indicator, at least to help you as a beginner to navigate yourself so that you have an idea, you don't just get lost. But most time now, so first you want to look at at your key level. You want to go and check where is the market at your key level. Has it gotten there and slowed down, about to reverse, right? Or it got there and break it and then to want to continue. Those are the things you are checking at your key level. So I'm not going to go to that detail. So next, you want to return back to your 4 hours, all right? 4 hours and 4 hours and 4 hours to check the trend, right? 4 hours, 1 hour to check the trend. And of course, in 1 hour, you want to check what we call demand and supply zone, right? So now, this is a downtrend, but if you look at it, the market starts, bringing out a style of trying to recover at this key level. So let's go to 1 hour. You're beginning to be getting more interest. You saw when we were on the Coinw platform, we saw the way the market, so the market got flattened here. And after being flattened, so these are parameters you're using to say, okay, what's the market doing? Now, basically, what I must not fail to mention is in the market, you are checking, there are 3 things that are very important: price action, trend. So trend can be in combinations with market structure. So price action, market structure, and trend, and of course, support and resistance. These 3 things are key, are very important. Price action, right? Trend and market structure, then support and resistance. If you can master these 3 things, so because price action actually combine many things, okay? It combines many things. It combine the price action combine many things, okay? So you need to know that. So you combine candlestick pattern and chart pattern and all the like. Then the structure, so structures basically have 2 things. We have a high and a low, what we call swing high and swing low. All right. Then trend is now the different structures. So structure have swing high, swing low, and trend have different structures. So trend can have a range band, which have a kind of sideways structure and a choppy structure. While uptrend, it's now having a kind of swing structure. Okay. Now, so if you look at this now, this market by structure, let me show you structure. We're just explaining now. So how should I enter the market? Okay. Now, so I said trend. This is a trend. So let me mark this now. You see this line I drew? This line I just draw here now. It's a what? A trend. Okay? It's a what? A trend. I'll draw another line. You will see another trend. So I'll draw this. Right? This is another trend. Then I will draw another one. So let me take this. So now this is a trend. So we have, so let me just do it this way. Okay. So here you have a downtrend, right? An uptrend, a range band or sideways, right? So we have up, down, sideways, or range band. So if you look at it now, how do we know? I'll take this guy off here. Please, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to just be taking a market right now. But I need to, these basics is important. If you don't get it detailed, go and watch my video I've done about market structure. So this was what? an uptrend. And so let's take this guy now. Okay, so this was a downtrend. Now the market had gotten here. How do you know? This is a low, this is a high, this is a low, this is a high, this is a low, this is a high. Okay, now market got here now. As it create this low, you expect it to cover this one again to create another high, and this one will be lower than this. That means the trend uptrend still continue. But it got here. What did he do? He created a high here, all right, and all of a sudden came down, broke below this. After that, it went up, but it never got up to this. So it's now changing the trend. Okay, the trend changes from up to down. Why? Because this now become a higher high and a lower high, lower low. So next, the market came down below here, create another high here, came down, create another high, came down. So now, in getting to this point, so if he has created this and broke this, the trend continue. But in this case, it came down here and move up here, and then there was a low here, and then came down and left this one behind. So this is the lowest now, just like this one. Okay. So remember, what we are doing is organized trading. Unorganized trading may not do this meticulous arrangement we are doing, because I'm going to show us how unorganized traders or trading, you do not need to have a specific type of coins. So you just see any coin that's moving, that's what you jump out to follow. So here, this become a low, and it create a high here, higher than this, another low. So that means it has created a lower low and a high and a higher low. That is market structure shift. So it has shifted and broke the structure, and that means you are having a potential up move. But this up move now, as long as this market continue to be here, let's look at it here. So now remember, what gives you interest to pay attention to this market is that you have a key level there. The market has actually broke down and retested. So that means this market should be going up. Now, if this market is going up, do you just enter into it now? No. So you now mark what we call um, demand and supply zone, so that this is like a swing. This is a swing, immediate swing. We're in 1 hour. So this is immediate swing. So this is another swing. Okay. So now what you are looking for is that from this 1 hour, you go straight to 5 minutes. Okay. So you go what? Straight to 5 minutes. This is what you want to be doing in 5 minutes. Ordinarily, you will have find an entry on this market at this point, and you'll be targeting this place to take profit. Sometimes you target the immediate swing high here. And what should be your stop loss? Your stop loss will now be like this. So you click on long, and probably when you were entering here, you target here, and your stop loss. This is cryptocurrency. So, but sometimes I just do this sketch because we are coming late. Where we ought to have seen this entry was down here, but nevertheless. So that should be your first take profit ordinarily if you are targeting it. But even at that, there's something very unique now that will now help you. If you are confused, we'll now say, okay, there are two things you will use: a trend indicator and a momentum indicator. And one of the momentum indicator you probably will use is called MACD. You hear me right? It's called what? MACD. So MACD can help you to spot potential trend or momentum about to form. So let me just quickly explain MACD. I've done a lot of detail on MACD before now. I say MACD has three components. It has the histogram, it has the MACD line, and the signal line. When the MACD line is below the histogram, it tends to be a downtrend for that period. For every time has its own timing. Now, when the signal line or MACD line crosses above the MACD line, it tends to be an up. All right, that's a signal for a buying opportunity. Okay, so if that's the case, you have that here, right? But there should be confluence between this and the histogram turning green from the red and boosting in volume. How do you know it's boosting in volume? If you start with the small one, the next one should be longer than this in that order. Then that means, so then if the MACD line crosses below the signal line, that's a sell signal, right? That's a sell signal. And of course, the histogram too, so equally indicate that, all right? So that's exactly what you saw here, okay? If we look at it here. So, but now, can I just go ahead because it has happened that way? No. The question, the answer is that even if it has happened, what is the price showing? So the price equally, this is an engulfing candle. Fantastic. So the next painted, that means we can be looking for a short opportunity. So at that point, you are now looking for like this, and your stop loss probably above the previous swing high. And where's your take profit? Your take profit is going to be this next, right? So sometimes can be 1:2 or 1:1.5, depending. So the same way, this guy too has painted this. Look at the cross. So you too, you are looking for a buying opportunity because your signal, your MACD line has crossed above the signal line and the price has started moving up, right? Then you are looking for a buying opportunity. So if you enter maybe here, so your stop loss could be below this entry. So here you do this and you click on long, for instance. So you could be targeting this immediate swing. And then your stop loss just below this point. So this will be 1:4. That's big. But for an organized trader, you will use 1:2. Yes, that's what organized trader does. They use risk reward, even if you put it down here. So 1:2. So by now, your trade profit is triggered. And you see when I told you to use split so that you can open more positions, maybe like when it came down here and bounce again, you are stacking more positions, all right? And that's exactly how you find a trade. Now, another thing that I say you can add not only the momentum, you don't want to add trend. You go to your indicator. You ask me now, how do I add this MACD ordinarily? You go to indicator and type MACD, and that is the MACD. That's all. The next indicator is the trend indicator, which is EMA. But in your own case, because if you're a free account, you can't use more than one indicator or two indicators. So you're going to use 10 in one different moving averages. So you add it, then you do few settings on it, 10 in one. So look at mine here. So the only two important you actually need in them is the 50 and 200 moving average. Okay, so let's go. Is the 50 and 200 moving average. So you can disable this one. Oh, sorry. Okay. So I'm just trying to meticulously put this 50 and 200 moving average. Okay, so things will not be too clumsy for you. Good. But if you follow MACD, will have given you an ahead. Go ahead to find an entry, right? Follow MACD. I've told you to go ahead and enter. But why this moving average to confirm that the trend has changed and we're in an uptrend? Because above 50, now above 200. So what now happens is that when the market continues to go, at that point, the 50 moving average will have crossed above 200, and you want to be adding to a position when the market pull back to 50 moving average. And that's why you're putting all of this, if you must put. Okay? So if you look at it, your MACD had already given you an edge because the momentum, pull back, and all of that. So if I go to check that trade I open now, let's quickly go back there. Remember, I open a trade on my Coinw, and see, and we used excuse me. I thought we were in a trade. Yeah, okay, we were. Okay. Okay, so remember we used only 2x, and now it's already in small profit, right? It's already 2.5% profit. Okay? So because we entered, I just told us that let's enter before we go. If not, if you are even doing this, we will have entered earlier and be looking for a take profit at this region. So you saw what I did. It was just to mark potential. And that's why sometimes, because we don't learn basic, when a signal is given, when the signal has finished, we don't even change. So look at this now. Okay. So we are now 2.8% profit, 0.93%, and all of that. Remember, we have put our take profit when they get there, right? That's exactly how. So as a beginner, use small, what they call lot size in Forex to leverage in futures, okay? And once by the time you work with your price action, market structure, support and resistance, you will be fine. So I'll go over the analysis again so you can see, wow, Bitcoin has returned back. I was on a short position. Now, you see, I was on a short position and I was in a very big profit. But if you are on 1 minute, that 5 minute, wow, this is a total reversal. That's reverse because I was on 1 hour, market came down. It didn't. So this is like pending demand zone. So this is not mitigated yet. So, well, who knows what's going to happen? But that's why you are trading in small time frame, because if you are a scalper, if you are a swing trader, 1 hour, 4 hours is the best for you, right? So that you can see your settings as much as possible. So I say you can either use RSI or MACD for your momentum indicator, so that you just be taking trade as much as possible or as you want, rather than struggling unnecessarily. Ooh, Euro USD again, you bounce. Wow. This was selling and now it gained momentum again. Okay. So this is the simplest way of you trading, making profit, right? So look at SUI, just to mark this thing. So all of them have similar structure. Now look at the low, look at the high. And sometimes if we want to find entry faster, we'll go to 1 minute when the market must have changed. But at least your 5 minutes is very, very okay for you. Now, when I talk about, so we now have support and resistance. So when the market get to a place, for instance, when the market came down here, okay, when the market came down here and start stopping, you mark it as support. So you expect the market to go up and return back there and get further support and now bounce. Otherwise, you get there and break and continue going down. Then it's not supported. You mark this place again. Can you see? Mark this place again. Look at it. So you expect the market to now went up. It went up and came down and eventually broke above it. That makes a lot of sense because there was a high here. So it broke the structure and went up massively. Sometimes you may not be patient. You thought that this is already the pullback, and then you find an entry. You have put your stop loss below here, so you shouldn't bother whatever the market is doing. Because two things you have agreed is that the market will either hit your take profit or hit your stop loss. So you are targeting here. Your stop loss is below here. Sorry. So 1:2, even before getting there, 1:2 to be somewhere here. So 1:2, you will have been done. And this is 3%, right? So 3% or 3.2%. So if you're using 5x, you have done 10%. If it's $100, right? If it's $100, you have done, okay? But so market is crazily volatile. So you can't afford to just stay in the market and be watching without setting necessary parameters, okay? You can see Chainlink that were in much profit just now will be going down because we didn't come in early, right? So organized trader have to organize himself, check the market trend, check activities, and exactly like what I was just showing us is what happened here now. Let me use an example. This is 5 minutes, right? We said you mark here. This was a support or a resistance. So the market came down. So at the resistance and support, three things happens. First, market return there and create a chart pattern, either double bottom or double top. That means a sharp rejection or bound. Second, market get to that point, right? And grab liquidity, that is go above this. That's like a fake out. And now return back to the zone. So you are looking to take opposite direction. Third, the market failed to get to that point again. So either way, the market have been rejected. And so you are now going to say, okay, I want to sell. But in this case, why this guy is delicate now is that there's a low created here. You need to break this low. For sniper entry trader, once you have seen this engulfing, you're already in, but you really need to break this low. But at that time, because you are a scalper, you might have been late. So that means after this candle, your entry was actually here. Your stop loss is here. And so 1:2 to 1:2 is here. Can you see now? So this is your stop loss, 1:2. So whatever make it to come down here. But why will I do that? So because you have said the market now, if you pull back, this would be like a move up, and another pullback for continuation. So, but if you are in the market, you can always measure every of those movements. Like I sold from here down this morning, and I didn't take profit because I was busy. And the disadvantage is that I didn't set any take profits. I will have set take profit probably here, because I see this point as a kind of turning point at the point, and then that will have given me my profit by now. Okay? So now the chain link, another instrument. So this is the same way to look at the market. So okay, let's now open. You can see the MACD, and then if it's RSI, it's just for you to go to. So if I take this, let's look at it. So I can take out this now and locate indicator and put RSI just to identify momentum for you. So here is RSI. You can see now if you was capping, so the little setting I do to my RSI to go to the style, I normally change this one to green and make it a little bit thicker. So sometimes you may not need this. If you need it, you put it. I turn this one to red, which is like a resistance, and then make it a line, and then make it very thick. Here, I make this one obviously thick. Can increase the opacity. This one, change it to green, and of course, change it to line, and make it thick. And of course, I remove this background fill. So I click OK. Okay. So you can see right now. So you can see when the market, flying. So if you now go by our support and resistance, and what I would recommend is very simple, is that if you are trading, don't trade too many instruments at a time. It can be confusing. An organized trader, you can have 5 instruments in your array or watch list, as the case may be, but you pick one per time. So imagine if you didn't pick one per time. So when the opportunity to sell from here came in, probably may miss it. But if we look at it here now, the entry was here. Then your stop loss here, 1:2. It's already 1:2 at that point. Can you see? You're good. Then if that has happened, so when market came here, so what will have happened? So you have marked this guy as a support, but it couldn't give you what you want. This one too didn't. So probably you are now here. So it came, grab it, and eventually move up. It's very certain that your entry will be here. Unless if you have a double eye, you have selected this, which is the lowest. This is a high. And certainly your entry will still be there because this is a high. To break that high, you may not be finding the entry. So if that's yours, so if you long from there, your stop loss is below here, 1:2, you wouldn't have gotten to this point. So 1:2. So that means you are still here and watching what the market want to do. RSI had jumped up and said, I failed. So RSI have created a high and a lower high. So there is a bearish divergence. Okay. So support and resistance strategy work massively unless you do not know what you are doing part time. The market is so dicey, so funny, very volatile. This is applicable to all instruments, so not only one instrument. All right. So that's how you look at the market, trade, and make profit. And always don't waste time to close a wrong trade. Any trade that's not going your direction and you have checked your confluences, they are not in your favor, don't waste time to close them. All right. So that's what it is. So check the comment section. Take the link for you to Coinw, register, and let's move. Okay, you can see now we're in negative, we're in profit that time. All right, so go and do the needful, register, fund your account, and let's make money together. Thank you.